I finally spoke to Zlaner. After all, this guy has been spreading misinformation about me for a very long time. He would have you believe that he offered to fly me out to Canada and that I rejected that offer. In reality, I accepted the offer once all travel restrictions had been lifted, because during the time he made that offer, I was not able to leave the UK and fly to Canada. Not only was that a restriction in the UK, but it was also a restriction in Canada. It was in Canada for a much longer period of time, so I could leave the UK, but Canada still would not allow me to travel to that country from the UK. I kept a close eye on this, and as soon as I was able to go, I was more than happy to board that plane. I was more than happy to accept Zlaner's offer. However, I still get bombarded with comments from people who are obviously Zlaner fans, stating that I ran scared or I ducked Zlaner. The truth is there, I accepted his offer. Actually, you guys can go and check out that video where I fully go into detail of how I accepted the offer back then. 10 months ago, I accepted the offer. Because Zlaner, I am sat here accepting your proposition. Let's get it going. I'm more than happy to fly out to Canada now there are no restrictions in play. And you have to remember, Zlaner once said there was no deadline to that offer.
I already gave him an ultimatum months and months ago, and his excuse was that, oh, there was COVID at the time, which is a completely reasonable excuse. Completely reasonable, but I never had a timeline on it. He literally could have waited till the borders were opening.
So what now? Is he still going to continue to spread the lies and misinformation that he once did, or still does, and continue to cheat in the game? It appears so. This guy is very clever, or at least the PR team behind him are very clever, using this to his advantage to try and dismiss anything I say or do. The truth is there, but for any of you who have not seen how many lies Zlaner has been telling you, the video is also there. I've posted a 40-minute video on my channel, and I'm going to give you guys a sample of that now. Now, I wanted to pause it here, guys, simply because of the tweet that I put out on February 3rd. This was 2021, and it says, "What did you just say at Zlaner official? Your aimbot?" question mark.
In his newest video, in his newest iteration of Beaman outs hackers, he goes back on this claim. He says, oh, in this clip, I wasn't trying to prove that he has walls. I was trying to prove that he has aimbot.
At what point in Zlaner's own video, prior to this moment, did he claim that I was accusing him of wall hacks in this moment? There wasn't. He never. But now all of a sudden, after he skipped the part of the tweet video that I put out where it actually shows what the video was intended for, which was him saying my aimbot, my aim lock, my aim assist, he's then gone onto his original VOD and showed that the enemy player was sticking through the ceiling. He then skips to my video where he says that I'm going back on a wall hacks claim, but I never once accused him of wall hacks throughout this entire moment.
If this guy truly was trying to do that, what reason would he have to cut the clip down to the point where you can't even have the information that he's right, that this guy is right here? He cuts the...
Don't you just hate it, like Zlaner says, when people cut clips? Don't you just hate that? Because even now, he's gone back onto my tweet on my Twitter, which still says, "What did you just say, Zlaner official? Your aimbot?" question mark. With no accusations of wall hacks whatsoever. He's just skimmed it right back instead of playing the rest of the video where the part is that he says about his aimbot, his aim lock, and his aim assist. He just carried on manipulating his viewers at this point.
Clip to this point right here, where I say that I'm getting locked.
Is he going to pause it?
And I 100% was getting aim assist controller lock through
the wall. He's paused it again.
But I know that guy's there, and then in this video, I'm going to show you right here. He goes back on that statement.
This actually shows Zlaner locking through the wall, through the roof. You can see the enemy's gun here, so he knows the enemy's up there. That's fine. I'm not calling him out for wall hacking.
So he's trying to play the...
So in that example, you can clearly see the message I put out in that tweet. It stated nothing about wall hacks. In the video, it stated nothing about wall hacks. And yet, for some reason, even though that tweet is there in front of his viewers' eyes, Zlaner is telling people that I was claiming he was using wall hacks in that video. The model of that video is simple. Zlaner stated, my aim lock, my aimbot, my freaking aim assist. He stumbled on his words and stated he was using aim lock and aimbot, two things which are not a part of the game. So again, he used smoke and mirrors to get himself out of a tricky situation. I'm unsure whether or not these fans are just in love with Zlaner or whether or not they are low IQ, but they really can't see that Zlaner has been lying to them for a long time. Like I said guys, if you are a Zlaner fan and you're watching this, the link to a 40-minute video of Zlaner telling lies to not me, not my community, but you, his own community, it's in the description below. Go and check it out. But for now guys, I want you to see me going into Zlaner's live stream chat and approaching him about this trip to Canada. Let's take a look and see what happened.
One up here, and then two over here in the street. I see that. This kid up top.
Yep, here, I can land close and then beam him.
Nah, he jumped in.
Oh, okay, I'm flying in then. I'm with you. Tough deep. Another one straight down to the left. Beautiful, B. I'll get that guy shooting you. Plate up. Oh, you have full plates. Sorry, I was looking at him here. He's on the left there.
Bullet.
Dead. Nading. Trying to get that full. He's one.
On it. Another one here. He has a fucking rocket launcher.
What a goofball, bro. I got him.
Nice.
Give me a buy if you can.
You gotta go across. Yeah, you gotta go across. You have one in the mall here.
Okay.
You gotta go across. You have one in the mall here.
Yeah. I see him on top. Oh, damn, it's not enough.
Pulled that off. I had a lot of money on me, bro. 20,000 on the outside of that building.
I already had to move across. I thought I looted the bag. I guess it was the wrong one.
Oh.
Okay. Let me get cash here from you. Yep. Hold on. I got you. Easy.
Nice.
There's a bunch of kids here, man. A bunch of kids on the spawn. I'm gonna fight.
Yeah, push him through.
Oh, fuck. You just got popped. Could have been on the spy, man. I'm gonna push back towards all these people. They were on the mall. One was on the mall, and then there was like one or two in the parking garage.
So it's not just one moment. I posted this message on a number of occasions throughout maybe a 10-minute period, and what do you know? He looked at the message, he saw it, you could see it in his face, but he decided to ignore it, and one of his moderators removed the comment and then banned me from the chat. So this shows what Zlaner thinks of the whole situation. He does not want to prove to his own community he is legit. He created a narrative by offering to fly me out to Canada during a pandemic where no one was able to travel to Canada at that time. That is exactly why he did it, and that is why he is not willing to fly me out now. All restrictions have been lifted. The pandemic is over, and I accepted his offer 10 months ago. So for anybody out there who has a slight bit of critical thinking left, I don't want you guys to hear what I say and just think that that's proof. Go and watch the 40-minute video that I posted. Nothing within that video is taken out of context. In fact, I prove how Zlaner took multiple things out of context to try and dismiss what I do as a hacker hunter. Every video I have created about Zlaner, in my opinion, has proof of aimbot and wall hacks in use. He doesn't want people to believe that, so he had to find a way to get out of it. He created this whole narrative, and you guys, the Zlaner fans, you ate it up. Do some research, do your own critical thinking, watch the video linked in the description below, and you will see just how much Zlaner lied to you all. But for now, I spoke to Zlaner, I reached out to him, I asked him if he was still going to go through with the offer he made to fly me out to Canada, and what do you know? The comment gets deleted and I get banned from his chat. But the one moment there was when Zlaner looked at his chat and you could see it in his face that he'd seen that comment. Maybe he was in the middle of a game. So Zlaner, if you do manage to watch this video and you want to actually chat face to face or on a call, feel free to come on the Triple B podcast. We can get it all laid out on there. If you did enjoy today's video, guys, smash that thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and turn on notifications. And guys, just in case we do get Zlaner on the Triple B podcast to air out all his dirty laundry, subscribe to that channel. The Triple B podcast channel is linked in the description below. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace!